While George, success of a different kind, brought about by the same style of play, but a very different game.
Yeah, I think it was always going to be a challenge. You know, you in the week when you come to a place like Sale, how you're going to play. Playing rugby up here is going to put you under a lot of pressure, and but ultimately, you know, we've chosen the way we're going to play. You know, we figured this was going to be an acid test for us coming up here and really seeing, you know, against, you know, we knew exactly what Sale would be drilling all week. Fair play, they did it really well, and you know, I don't know what the running meters were for our lads, but they attacked, and you know, eventually we come away with 2 points, which you know is a bonus. But you know, I think we didn't quite flick the switch in D tonight. I think there was, you know, we attacked really well. I'm happy. Look, there's going to be pain with the way we're attacking. There's no you know, you can't play the way we're playing and not expect a few bits to go wrong, and we live with that because when it's good, it's good. But I think we needed to flick into defence mode a couple of times a bit quicker. We probably, in the first half, gave him 2 really easy tries. You know, one off first phase, one off second phase, and then suddenly all the good work you've done and the pressure you've built is undone. So, you know, that's the challenge. I think jumping between the two mindsets, and we've known that from the start. I think start of the game tonight just showed that is going to be hard.
It seemed to us, would it be fair to say, that Sale had maybe watched last week and were absolutely very physical in the first up hits when you were probing and testing their line. I mean, was that the difference tonight?
I'm not sure. I think we knew that would come. You know, Sale are very, very good at that, and that's what they do. I think we rode out the first couple of hits, and I imagine we made, I don't know how many line breaks tonight. There was a lot of line breaks of keeping with it. So you know you come up here, they're going to someone's going to get smashed at some point. It's how quickly you rebuild, and the boys did that well. I've no issues with how they attacked tonight. I think maybe we could have relieved the pressure once or twice, but again, you're not going to score tries at the end like that if you do. So you've got to be all in. I really think the challenge tonight was, you know, we were in our attacking mindset was brave, bold. I just don't think we flicked the switch when they had the ball quick enough. And actually, if we stop at one try, we've won the game. But you stop a couple, which I think we were capable of doing, you know, we put ourselves in a lot better position. So, you know, you can undo all the good work you do in attack if you don't flick the switch when you don't have the ball.
Well, certainly flick the switch to end the game, because it looked to all intents and purposes like that was gone. There didn't seem to be anything in that for Gloucester. And then it hold your breath moments when you're cross-kicking across the field for your winger in your own 22. But then it's that mindset that cracks it in the end to come away with the two bonus points.
Yeah, and look, you know, that's the way we're going to play, and hopefully, you know, the intention is we get better and better as we go along, and we sort of master those moments and get more and more precise as we go. So that's the objective of the season. You know, we believe if we do that, you know, we're really hard to live with, which I think we are. But as you say, you know, they're high risk moments, and some of them came off brilliantly, and
Do you
some
hold
of
your
them.
breath?
Oh look, I mean, we're training the way we're playing, so training is intense, and you know the ball's going everywhere, and so I'm sort of okay, composed while I'm watching it. I get more upset when I see a little switch off in D on the back of it, and then they run through a hole, or someone shoots out the line and misses a relatively easy tackle, and they score a try. That's I'm not saying I hold my breath. I get angry about that, to be honest with you, and that is the, you know, I've said this from day one. That's the challenge. Like, be bold, be brave. When we haven't got the ball, we need to get it back, and we need to be ferocious about that. And I don't think we were like that for 80 minutes tonight when we didn't have the ball.
Christian Wade was a big loss tonight. Is there any news on how does he shape up at the moment in the change room?
Yeah, he doesn't look great. He's holding his rib. You know, he got a bang early on, and he tried to play on, and then eventually he said he needed to come off. So you know, we came up with a 6-2 split. So we're a little bit compromised there, but I thought George Barton and Charlie Atkinson doing the fullback wing role did a great job, and actually created a couple of tries in the end. So yeah, not ideal to lose Wadey so early on, because he'd already had an impact on the game, but hopefully it's not too bad.
And your front row replacements didn't go the way we thought they would go from the bench up there. We thought that maybe we'd see Michael Vivas on instead of Val.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say too much on that, but there was a scenario that we had to adjust. And what I will say is I thought Kieran Knight was outstanding, considering he was actually covering tight head. So, you know, look, if fair play to Kieran Knight, you know, brilliant. He can play both sides of scrum. He's doing a great job for us, but not the way we planned it. No, but sometimes, you know, that's the way it goes.
And scrum halves. Now, Thomas Williams. Well, we're in love with him on the bench, at the commentator's bench. But then he goes off, and on comes Caelan Englefield, and well, you want people to come off the bench and make an impact, and he certainly did that.
Yeah, Caelan's a class player. I think we saw that last year. You know, he's really grew through last season, and you know, arguably he put a stamp on that 9 shirt. And like you say, Thomas has come in, and Thomas is brilliant. But you know, we don't want everyone playing every game, every minute of every game, and we want to divvy it up. I mean, you know, Thomas was going really well, but we thought maybe Caelan would come on and just inject a little bit of fresh pace, and he did that. And you know, that's where we want to be as a squad. I think, again, as we go along here, I think the more we play, the more we test ourselves. Hopefully, everybody does it off the bench. And to be fair to the bench lads in every game this season so far, they've had a great impact when they come on.
Plenty to think about and work on this week for the challenge coming next week, Bath.
Yeah, look, we play the team that everybody thinks is going to win the league. Let's be honest about it. And you know, they're well stocked and they're very well organised and they're a good team. So you know, there's a bit of work. We've got to lick our wounds a little bit here. I think there's lots of positives, but I think, you know, we probably drive home. There's you know, a couple of people will be just looking at a few clips. I think, you know, a little bit disappointed with that. And you know, there's worse results than coming away from here with 2 points. But it you know, I do feel we're close to being better than that. But look, we'll review it all, and as you say, next week's challenge is massive, and obviously it's the big one at Kingsholm, isn't it?